Welcome to The Explainer. So, you're heading off to university. We're going to talk about a tool that can turn your entire high school experience into your biggest advantage for what's next. And yeah, that tool, it's reflection.
Okay, so you're heading to university. Are you excited? Yeah. A little terrified? Also, yeah. Look, that's completely normal. Stepping into university life is a massive transition, and feeling a mix of pure excitement and, let's be real, some serious anxiety, well, you are definitely not alone in that.
All right, here's how we're going to break this down. First, the university challenge. Then we'll talk about your secret weapon, reflection. After that, we'll get into knowing your personal toolkit, charting your future course, and finally, building a really strong foundation.
All right, first up, the university challenge. Let's just be real for a second. The jump from those structured high school days to the independence of university life, it's huge. It's like going from having a set schedule every single day to suddenly being your own boss.
So let's look at how things change. In high school, right, you were probably juggling homework, sports, a social life, but it was all inside a schedule someone else made for you. Now at university, the challenges are managing lectures and a ton of independent study, building a whole new community. You're creating the structure from scratch. The skills you need are actually pretty similar, but the big difference? The responsibility is 100% on you now.
So how do you handle all this? Well, the key isn't some crazy new strategy you have to learn. No, it's actually a secret weapon you already have, and that weapon is reflection. It's all about unlocking the lessons you don't even realize you've already learned. Now, what do we actually mean by reflection? It's not just, zoning out and thinking about the good old days. It's about purposefully looking back at your experiences, the wins, the fails, all of it, to really understand what you learned and, most importantly, how you can use it to move forward.
Okay, section 3, know your personal toolkit. Think of reflection as the process of opening up your own personal toolkit and seeing what's inside. It's about understanding your strengths, your values, and your habits, which is absolutely crucial when you're stepping into a completely new environment.
And this is where you've got to be super honest with yourself. What were you great at? Maybe you excelled in certain subjects or had really strong study habits. But what about areas for growth? Did you procrastinate? A lot? Did you struggle to balance your social life with schoolwork? Just recognizing those patterns is the very first step to building a better game plan for university.
You see, all this self-awareness, it becomes your compass. Seriously. At university, you're going to be faced with so many choices every single day. Having that compass, knowing what your goals and values really are, is what helps you make the choices that are right for you. All right, next up, charting your future course. So once you know what's in your toolkit, you can actually start using it to plan your path. This is the cool part, where reflection stops being about looking back and starts being about planning ahead. And there's a really simple way to do this. Think about learning from mistakes. Step 1. Pick a mistake from the past. Let's say poor time management, right? We've all been there. Step 2, unpack the lesson. What did you learn? That cramming was super stressful and didn't work. Step 3, apply that lesson to a university scenario. Boom, you've just turned a high school screw-up into a university success strategy.
And hey, this works for your wins too. Think about a goal you totally crushed in high school. How did you do it? Use that same experience to set clear, achievable goals for university. That's what's going to keep you focused and motivated when things get tough.
Okay, last section. Let's talk about building a strong foundation. Because let's face it, there will be ups and downs. Reflection is key to finding your resilience and your support system.
Think about this quote for a second. Whether it was overcoming academic setbacks, navigating social challenges, or dealing with personal struggles, you've demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity. That's you. You've already done this. You've overcome stuff. Remembering that proves you've got what it takes to handle whatever university throws at you.
And you probably didn't do it alone, right? Your university support system is huge. Think back. Who helped you out in high school? Supportive teachers, your family, your friends. Remembering who was in your corner then makes it way easier to go out and find your new support system now. You've got academic advisors, peer mentors, tons of resources. Go find them. So here's the bottom line. Your high school experience isn't just a memory. It's not just some chapter that's over and done with. It's the foundation for your success. It was the training ground. So I want to leave you with this one last question to think about. What is the one lesson from high school that is going to be your superpower in university? Seriously, think about it. What's that one thing you learned that's going to help you crush it? That's your key for this whole new adventure.